We're here down at in front of the #2 building at the Bay Club, where that fire broke out, and coincidentally, one of our favorite writers that we did a wonderful interview with, a couple of interviews with, Mark Rosendorf is there. Mark, hi.
How you doing, Greg? Thanks for coming.
So a lot of you know Mark because we did these interviews with him. He's got all these great books, and he's got new books. I want you to tell him about your books in a second. But he lives in the apartment right below the fire where it happened. And I just said, Mark, you'd have to let me come down and talk to you. So tell everybody what happened.
So it happened on the 4th of July, about 12:30 at night. A fire started on the 15th floor in one of the apartments. It wasn't the one directly above me. It was actually further down the hallway, luckily. Being very honest, we didn't even know what was going on. I know a lot of our neighbors were outside, and there was a lot of chaos going through it because it was a major fire. Luckily, the way the building is done, the way the building is structured, the fire did not leave the apartment, but the smoke did, and it caused a lot of damage on a lot of floors.
Were there alarms going off all over the place?
Not that I heard. From what I heard,
either you're a really sound sleeper.
yeah, well, from what I heard, there was an explosion, but it was 4th of July. There was explosions all night, different distances. Who knew that there was one right inside the building? You know, so it kind of got lost in all of the fireworks that were going off throughout the neighborhood all night. So I could tell you, when I woke up in the morning, there was an email from our board of managers that said that there was a fire that was on the 15th floor that was contained. I walked out, the entire hallway smelled of smoke, like heavy smoke. And, right? About that,
We actually put that there so you can kick it
yes.
We just had a little something with a neighbor, but go ahead.
So when I made it up to the elevators, first off I noticed 3 of the 4 elevators were not working, which is somewhat rare in this building, but also there was empty water bottles everywhere, and apparently the smoke from people who were outside got very sick. That was on the floor also. I ended up having to walk down the stairs, and by 14 flights, and when I got downstairs to the lobby was flooded. And I'm thinking, okay, something's strange here. I didn't think those 2 incidents were connected, but it turned out there was about 50 firefighters up there, and their hoses, it went all the way down, and it actually caused damage, the water, through a lot of the air conditioners down that line. And it also flooded a lot of the floors, including the lobby, which is, like I said, all the way down.
And by the way, so it's not even July 4th, and we're hearing fire things going. We're hearing explosions now. For weeks, yeah.
For weeks, we've been hearing fireworks, yeah.
Well, Mark is going to sneak us upstairs, and we're going to take a look at what looks like inside the building. But before we do, I am loving hearing this news about your books. Tell everybody, I mean, when we interviewed him, and I said, watch this guy, you're going to be hearing about him again and again and again, and if other people don't start producing him, I'm going to. But tell everybody what's happening for you. So I'm proud to just know you, and a writer that's gone and got these kind of awards. It's very cool. And I liked our interview. So we're going to interview you some more, but now you're going to sneak us upstairs.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. And let's take a look at this. Oh, hold on. Whoa, look at that. Hold on. So that, hold on. Ooh, look at that.
We had 7 people who were hospitalized.
Okay, we're up on the 15th floor of the #2 building at the Bay Club. These are gorgeous buildings. Our friend Mark, the writer that we've talked about, Mark is he's a brilliant writer. He's going to go someplace. But we're in this building. The fire damage, this door, the metal, the ceilings, the fixtures, I'll show you, the exit signs melted, but the smell is still really heavy in here. You can see all the water damage, the rugs are gone. And this, yeah. And some of the air things are not working. Whoa! I'm gonna see if I can put the camera through here. I don't want to, but this thing is completely destroyed in there. So we don't know how it happened. We don't know how the fire started. We don't know that much. We do know that a lot of people were hurt, but nobody died. We also know that there was some weird things. Egg cartons, for some reason, there were egg cartons all over the floor. A lot of water bottles, all those other things. But Mark said, very strange thing, there was a lot of egg cartons. So, if somebody's a mystery writer, they could write something about a terrible fire that happened, and egg cartons somehow had something to do with it. But anyway, we're down here, the number 2 building, the Bay Club in Bay Terrace. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Some of the first responders did. Nobody died, rather, but there were a number of people hurt. Some of them were our first responders or firefighters. But thank God the building codes have protected everybody else on this floor. So that's a good thing to know. In the past, this might have been really bad for everybody in this building. Luckily, it's only the people in that one apartment. But glad we were able to bring this to you. Maybe we'll just show you a couple little pictures more of what you see, and the lighting fixtures are all melted, and it's kind of crazy. But anyway, Gregg Sullivan for Bayside Live TV, coming to you from the Bay Club number 2 building where that horrendous fire happened on July 4th, and there were so many bangs going on with fireworks outside. A lot of the people in the building never knew that a big one came from this building itself. Anyway, reporting to you from Bay Terrace and the Bay Club. Stay safe out there, everybody. And